Good morning, friends, and welcome to the Sharekhan's pre-market update. Wishing you all a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi. Friends, what a opening it's going to be for the Indian markets today. US markets have closed on a very strong note yesterday on the back of the Chinese data, which shows that the global economy is recovering on a good note. Also, the tensions as far as the Syria is concerned have also receded to some extent, where the Syria has accepted the Russian government proposals to place the chemical weapons under the international control. So a couple of positive developments which have happened on the global markets. We saw the Nasdaq closing almost at the highest level since September 2000, and the S&P has closed up by around 1% odd in yesterday's trade. So on a very strong note, we are going to open today the Indian markets. As far as the flows are concerned, on Friday we saw the FIs continues to be positive figure in the cash market. They were positive to the tune of around 801 odd crores in the cash market, with the provisional numbers. The domestic institutional investors were sellers to tune of around 264 odd crores. Today we are going to open almost 100 points up, which the Singapore Nifty is indicating close to around 5800 levels. How are we going to span out in the coming days, whether we would see some profit booking or whether we would see this rally continuing higher to more levels is something we will have to watch out, and so we'd like to call upon the derivative analyst for further cues.
Good morning, friends. Let's have a view at derivatives. Friends, from past couple of trading sessions, we've been seeing that the market is on a buying spree, and because of which we have been regularly on day-to-day basis have been witnessing a gain of more than 1.5% in the market, and we have seen that markets have finally reached the mark of 5,700. Now, talking about the futures activity, we have seen some long positions been taking place in the market as 5.73 lakh shares were added in open interest, and also on the other hand, we have seen that the cost of carry has increased. Now, talking about the options activity, we have seen that the activity on the put side is gearing up further as with the rise in the market, and it's clearly visible in the strikes of 5,500, 5,400 and 300. Whereas interestingly, we have seen that strike of 5,600 and 5,700, which is almost in the money on the call side, has also seen addition on the put side, and 5,800 call as well as put option has also seen good amount of activity taking place in the market. Now, because of such kind of activity, we have seen that the PCR ratio has further shot up from 1.25 to 1.28. Now, talking about the volatility index VIX, it is almost flat. Now, as a weekly VWAP is at 5550, a bias for the market is positive. The low range would be 5,550, and on the higher side the range would be 5715. But SGX Nifty today is suggesting a gap up opening of more than 100 points. What we feel is that if markets are able to hold above 5715, or say close above this level, which is also the straddle break-even point, it would open gate for the higher targets. From intraday perspective, Sun Pharma is looking positive, so one can go long by maintaining a stop loss of 521 rupees 60 paisa. Thank you.
From the MID news and update, first and foremost, we have a couple of news. First and foremost, a consortium of ONGC Videsh Limited, IOC and Petron LNG Limited is in talks to buy out 9 to 10% stake in Russian natural gas producer Novatek's USD 20 million Yamal LNG project. On the other news, negative development for Hero MotoCorp, where there has been a workers' interest at the Gurgaon plant, and the tension is brewing at Hero MotoCorp's plant at Gurgaon, with workers threatening to go on a strike today, which are protesting against the alleged management action against some of the colleagues. State-owned iron ore producer NMDC has kept prices unchanged for both the varieties of the ore lumps and fines for the current month amid continuous slump in the demand. On the other news, diversified business conglomerate JP Group is likely to sell some of its power and cement assets in order to reduce its debt. There has been again a hike in the CNG prices. The Mahanagar Gas has hiked the CNG and the PNG prices with the latest hike, which is coming within the 2 months, and inclusive of the local taxes, it will be somewhere around 38.95 per kg in Mumbai, 39.69 in the neighboring Thane, and rupees 39.44 in Navi Mumbai, and 39.2 in Kalyan. On the other news, there has been a restriction in the commodity markets. The commodity market regulator FMC has imposed an additional margin of 5% on the base metals trading in futures to tackle the volatility that has been seen in the markets in the recent days. On the ideas for today, we are positive on the latest development by the TRAI. The Telecom Regulatory Authority of India on Monday has announced a huge bonanza for the mobile operators with a 50 to 60% reduction in the reserve prices for the various spectrum bands. The regulator has proposed to introduce a flat spectrum of around 3% on the annual revenue instead of the staggered system which was following till now. So it's going to be positive news for companies like Vodafone and Bharti, and we recommend to go long on Bharti with a stop loss of 307, target of 323 and 329. The Friday's closing price was around 314. Jet Airways, again a very positive news for Jet, which has come up with another boost to expand its global footprint and become the biggest Indian carrier in terms of the network. The aviation minister has allowed Jet to go for a code sharing with 5 airlines: American Airlines, Malaysia, Garuda of Indonesia, Vietnam Airlines, and Kenya Airways. So positive development for Jet. We recommend to go long with a stop loss of 343 for target of 360 and 368. Renuka Sugars has, there are media reports that German sugar producer Südzucker AG and UK-based Associated British Foods PLC are in talks with Renuka Sugar for power production unit in Brazil, which would raise to around 2,000 crores from selling its stakes. So it's going to be positive for Renuka Sugar if that development happens. We recommend to go long on the basis of this news with a stop loss of 16.4 for a target of 17.5 to 18 rupees. The first short idea for today is Tata Power. S&P has lowered the Tata Power's credit rating on the weak cash flows. The long-term corporate credit rating of Tata Power has been cut to B plus from BB negative with a negative outlook. A B plus rating indicates relatively higher credit risk. So action recommended to be taken is short Tata Power for a stop loss of 72.5, targeting 68.5 and 67.5. That's it, friends, from the MID news and updates. Thanks and have a nice trading day.